Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got the same setup. Before we get into the right side of this box, something like I organized all the commons, the uncommons. We're missing 3 uncommons. We got all the commons so far. But also something I did was I organized the Digi-Eggs, and I like to do that as we go. And I noticed there's only 4 different types, but more importantly, for me at least, is that we've only pulled 2 of each. And so we've only gotten 8 eggs out of the first 12 packs. That is lovely. This is what I've been asking for in these past couple sets. Because if you remember, like, we've been pulling like 27, 29 eggs in a box, and that is way too much. At this rate, we're going to get 16 in a box, which is going to give us roughly 1 full play set of each. So if you buy 2 boxes, you'll have enough, like, extras, or if you just buy 1 box, you can trade with your friends and hopefully get the eggs that you want, because these are all the same rarity. They're all common, so just be like, oh, I'll give you the 2 Flickmon for the 2 Yokomon you got, so I can build my deck and you can build yours. I love that. That's the distribution ratio that it should be. Not, I open up a box and I have over, like, 2 play sets of each one. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. And the second thing is that I mentioned it, but after this box, we will take like a short break before getting to this one. As long as everything goes all right, because there should be the Billion Bullet Limit set coming out. And I'll be able to do those in between. I don't want to wait until all 3 of these boxes are opened, because that would just push it way too far behind. But yeah, with those things out of the way, let's get right into opening the right side of this box. We got a Motimon starting us off. Unique Emblem Soul Banquet. And I did double check, in the deck at least, I did not put one of these unique emblems for her, so I don't think she does. I think I was getting it confused with, like the Legion of Apparitions or something it is. Nano Machine Break. Monodramon. Geogreymon. Ankylamon. Coachmon. Lady Devilmon. Angelmon, again back-to-back. Sakuyamon. 7th penetration, I think. 7 play cost. Trash your turn. When any of your Digimon digivolve into Belphemon X Antibody, by returning this card to the bottom of the deck, activate this card's main skill. Main delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as high or higher level as the number of cards in your hand. Security, activate this card's main effect. That's pretty wild that it's like delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as high or higher a level as the number of cards in your hand. So it's not like if you got a hand of 6, you can delete up to a level 6. No, it's the exact opposite. It's like if you got 6 cards in your hand, it can delete a level 6 or 7. It's going the other way. I mean, it can only be activated in the trash, I think. Or no. Yeah, no, this is going to be played outside. Security, activate this card's main effect. I might have skipped that. I think it's alright. I mean, oh, I see. Okay, I got it now. Yeah, I was getting confused. So, you can activate this card for a 7 cost for the main effect, or if it's in the trash, you can put it to the bottom of the deck to activate its effect that way too. I'd put it as a 2-off in a Belphemon deck. Nothing too crazy. And we got, ooh, Delahanmon. I think this is another Ghost, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is a new Ghost Liberator. And it's a level 7, so that's cool. 14 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 14,000 DP. Digivolve while you have Violet Inboots from Phantomon for a cost of 6. Piercing, Security Attack 1, Execute. When Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest level. If this effect didn't delete, this Digimon gets plus 5,000 DP for the turn. On deletion, you may play one level 6 or lower Digimon card with the Ghost trait from your trash without paying the cost. I like this one. I mean, the problem that I had with like the previous ones with the on deletion is that you get like a level 5 or a level 4, but this one being a level 7 and giving you a level 6, like that allows you to get one or like your previous big bads back onto the field. And some of them are pretty good. So yeah, this one's definitely pretty cool. I will be definitely like trying to put him in the Ghost deck. I don't know how many copies I'll put in because like I'll have to switch around the ratios because I don't want 4 6s and 4 7s. So I'll have to play around with that. We got Dracomon, Antilamon, Cannon Beamon, Elizamon, Comet Hammer, Fun Beamon, Birdramon, Kabuterimon, Doskomon, Tentamon, Gallantmon, 11 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Digivolve from level 5 with the CS trait for a cost of 3. On player, when Digivolving, until your opponent's turn ends, their effects can't play Digimon or Tamers from the trash. On play, when Digivolving or when attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 8,000 DP or less. For each of their Digimon and Tamers, add 2,000 to this DP's deletion effect maximum. The first thing I want to say about this one is that I like that it's like, again, playing to the show where on player, when Digivolving until your opponent turns ends, their effects can't play Digimon or Tamers from the trash. And like, this guy goes up against like Beelzemon or the, like, really in the show, like I would say D-Reaper, but I don't think they do much from the trash. But like, he's playing off like trying to foil the like fallen Beelzemon. And it's shown in like the, he's trying to stop them because Beelzemon's mainly purple, and this one's kind of doing some purple countering, which is interesting. I also like this on play when Digivolving or when attacking effect, because that's very unique. I don't know how much I like it, but the fact that in certain decks it's going to be good to go against, really it's like things where they got a big board presence. And that's where this one's going to shine. The problem with that, like with all cards like this though, is that you are it's based on your opponent. Like this isn't like the old Gallantmon where he's like delete this much for each card. Like I think it was like there were some other cards that would boost his deletion ability, and those were all based on your things. And that you can control. This you can't. So if your opponent is playing something where they're like, I've got one Digimon on the field and that's all I need to counter your board, this guy's not going to be a good matchup. And we got Tiger Vespermon Ace. Ooh, very cool. Is this one going to go in the Royal Base deck? 8 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Can Digivolve from black or green? Is dual color green black. Digivolve from level 5 with the Royal Base trait or the CS trait for a cost of 3. Hand counter Blast Digivolution. On player when Digivolving by placing one Royal Base or Zaxxon trait Digimon card from your hand or trash face up as a bottom security card. Return one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon to the hand. All turns. When this Digimon suspends, by flipping your top face-up security card face down, one of your Digimon unsuspends. Rule trait has Insectoid type, Ace Overflow -4. So yeah, let me just double check to make sure, because sometimes I'll read these things and I'm not absorbing it with you guys. Turn 1. Yeah, this one, it's adding something to the security stack, which that's what I've said that they need. So this one is definitely going to go in the B deck, giving us some more cards in the security stack is definitely going to be useful. Again, it has the other ability where like it's going to flip security cards face down, but getting us more security, that is definitely worthwhile. And it being an ace means that it can kind of pop out at an inopportune time for the opponent. Next pack. Waymon, Anjumon, Hoodie Net Cafe, Big Bang Punch, Woken Palm, Sanglupamon, Yokomon, Eater Legion, K, Golemon, Sistermon Blanc. We saw Seal, so we've got Blanc now. 3 play costs, no Digivolution cost, 3000 DP. On play, add your top security card to the hand. Then recover 1 from the deck. Your turn. When this Digimon suspends, one of your other Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Huckmon in its name, or the Royal Knight or CS trait in the hand, or trash, with the Digivolution cost reduced by 1. Again, you're going to play it in a Hackmon deck mainly. It has no inherited effect. None of the Sistermons do, because they're not meant to Digivolve. It's meh. And we got Ryuji. Very cool. 4 play cost. Start of your main phase. If you have a CS trait Digimon, gain 1 memory. On play, until your opponent's turn ends, their effects can't reduce the DP of one of your Hoodie trait Digimon, and it gains Reboot and Blocker. All turns, when any of your Hoodie trait Digimon suspend, by suspending this tamer, you may use 1 single color CS trait option card from your hand without paying the cost. Security, play this card without paying the cost. I mean, it's a little boxed in because, like, you're going to have to play it with CS. But it's okay. I like what it's doing. I will say I do want to see more tamers that, like, if you have 2 memory less, set to 3. Like, I know we have enough of those, but what I'm saying is that right now we're getting all these tamers that are like, if you have a Digimon, or if this is the condition, gain 1 memory, which that's fine. But I want to have like 1 or 2 new ones, which are like a little more generic, that are like, if you have 2 memory less, set to 3, so that you can put it in a deck along with these newer cards. Lotmon, Edamon, Gekomon, Bakamon, Wormmon, Waspmon, Ghostmon, Greymon. For a second, like, we have Geogreymon, but we also have Greymon. Like, just to point out, there are 2 Greymons in this set. The Sistermon's Sister Training Gym, Phantomon, Craniumon, 11 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Digivolve from level 5 with the CS trait for a cost of 3. Reboot and Blocker. All turns, when any of your Digimon or Tamers would leave the battle area by your opponent's effects, by suspending this Digimon, one of those Digimon or Tamers doesn't leave. All turns, once per turn, when this Digimon suspends, delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost. Again, this one's really good for a rare. Definitely would put it in a deck if I need to make one with them. And we got Ojimon. Very cool. 9 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 9,000 DP. Can Digivolve from red or blue, is dual color blue-red. Can also Digivolve from any Super Appmon for a cost of 4. App fuse with Doskamon and Coachmon for a cost of 0. Raid, when Digivolving, when attacking, once per turn. You may link 1 level 4 or lower Digimon card from your hand or this Digimon's Digivolution cards to this Digimon without paying the cost. All turns, once per turn, when this Digimon gets linked, it may unsuspend. Link for a cost of 3 with an Appmon to give it plus 4,000 DP, and Security Attack plus 1. Again, I like this one. Security Attack plus 1, that's pretty good. I definitely might fool around with putting him in a deck. At this point, I may want to wait until the rest of the Appmon cards come out and like kind of build a deck around that and try and make a big one, but we'll see. But with that, we are through another 4 packs. Got some good super rare pulls that time. As always, if you guys have any ideas for future videos, leave it in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a good old thumbs up, hit that like button. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. Don't forget to hit the bell icon because we upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.